actually, first of all, congratulations to the off the block reporting team of the year. Yes, good. Thank you. Again, I thought this was a match that we handled the way we should have. We were pretty physical with the ball. I thought that we put ourselves in a great position to not let them score any points. They needed to probably serve tough and block some balls, and I thought our offense was, no matter where it was run from, 10 feet off the net, out to net. Taylor and Zach were giving our hitters some pretty good swings. And then when things didn't go well for Rutgers, I think our block had a lot to say about their success. I thought we took away a great deal of court from them. We had 11 blocks. They hit 9 more balls out of bounds. We did what we should have done with this team.
Tom, how nice is it to get back in the groove?
Yeah, it's nice just to play at home again. I mean, we had that one little weekend, but it was only the one game, so it kind of felt weird to get out there and play for your home crowd, but I mean, it's great. Now we're going to be home for the EIVA, well, tomorrow night, and then EIVAs as well. So it's nice to get everyone rolling again.
Hey, Coach and Tom, I know, Tom, I know you didn't play in the first, game before the second one. Was that the plan coming into the game?
Yeah, pretty much. I wanted to try to make sure everybody's on board because you never know who we're going to need next week, too. So don't want anybody getting rusty. Wanting to get them out in front of the crowd, listen to whistles, see some points going up on the scoreboard, and get them out of the practice mentality and into the competitive mentality.
This week when we talked to you, you talked about how important it would be to get separation, and then you could mix and match guys to get them reps. What did you think of the guys that came in, how they performed, and how you think they'll perform when you need them later in the year?
Well, I think everybody blocked well. For the most part, everybody hit well. Again, I'll go back to what I said earlier. This was what we should have done to this team no matter who was on the court. And I'm just saying about playing on our side of the net the way we need to play. And everybody did that, pleased with that.
Yeah, for the guys like Matt and Tom, I know, we noticed, it was easy for us to see, the size advantage you guys had over them. Did you guys notice it?
Yeah. I mean, as soon as you walk in the gym, they're a young team. I believe they're almost all freshmen, maybe a sophomore, a senior here and there. But yeah, you walk in the gym and you see Seifert standing in the net, and you see the one outside hitter.
Yeah.
It's pretty apparent pretty early.
And was the size advantage that much of an advantage for you guys?
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, that and experience. Definitely experience along with it too.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say advantage. It just gives us more confidence. You know what I mean? With a bigger, stronger team. I mean, I completely agree with how Pat put it. That's how that game should go. So for sure.
Seifert, how do you use this weekend as a tune-up for next week?
I mean, at least for me personally, it was a little bit of a rough week. I struggled just in practice hitting wise. So to have a game like tonight was good for me. But I think for at least for the whole team, working on stuff that we want to do, like running bigs, the quick big and stuff like that, certain plays with Nick and Aaron, being able to be in system and do that, I think is going to be big for us because those are things we're going to need, or at least be able to want to run when playoff time comes around. So.
Pav, blocking tonight I wouldn't say it was a high, but it's been a high of lately. How important is blocking going to be here down the stretch?
I think the men's game is won and lost at the net. And it's not so much the number of blocks that you get. It's how many balls get through the block. And tonight I can only think of maybe 2 or 3 that I thought we should have stopped. And it hit the seam, it field goaled somebody. And then you can go with 3 or 4 blocks that they covered. That we were in the right place, doing the right things, and they play hard to cover that ball. But I thought overall, I think over the last 3 or 4 weeks, our blocking is really solidified, and I think we have a great idea of what we want to do with every aspect of it.
With Rutgers being smaller and the younger team, do you think there was any form of intimidation, or did you guys really just execute this well?
Probably no doubt that they walk in, and they're all freshmen. A bunch of those kids have been to our camp. I'm sure there's we're going to Penn State for the first time. What's it going to be like? They play in the Golden Dome, and maybe have 10, 15 people in the crowd on their normal days. So I think this is a little bit different for them. They seem to enjoy it, and I don't mean that sarcastically. I think they seem to be trying to play loose and easy. I didn't feel them, being afraid of what was across the net. I think, like Tommy said, it's the experience factor, and certainly we had the size to negate a lot of what they tried to do.
Now, for you guys, they come in not really expecting much, but you guys clearly believe that you're the better team and should easily do that, take care of them. How do you guys, handle a team like that, knowing that the expectation is you're supposed to just crush them?
I mean, not to steal Aaron's quote, but after the game when we met in the locker room, Aaron said it perfect. The best way to show respect to a team like that is just to beat them up. And I think that's definitely what we did. I think that's the best way to, a team comes in, their eyes are big, they're playing here and stuff like that. And the best way to welcome them is just to beat them up.
You want to respect your opponent enough to play as hard as you can for as long as you can, and make them need that or not. And the thing that I never want to see is our guys taking it easy and trying to do things just because they think we have a lead that's safe. And I thought we handled ourselves really well. That's absolutely right. Aaron's quote: "You show a team respect by beating and playing as hard as you can."